Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video. Today we're talking about how much money these delivery driving businesses make. Now I was just looking for a topic on what I should talk about for today's video, and I typed in Doordash business and it came up with how much money they're making per year, and I was like, oh, that's a very interesting topic. I would love to see how much each one of them is making, and the answer is going to surprise you on who's making the most. Because I personally, I don't know. I thought Doordash would be making the most, but they aren't. So let's go over who is making the most amount of money. So first off, let's go by Doordash, because this is mostly a Doordash channel. And if you guys haven't yet, please subscribe to the channel and smash the like button for this real quick. I talk about how much money you can make on Doordash and different tips and tricks and stuff if you guys are new to the channel. So please just consider subscribing to the channel. So let's talk about how much Doordash is making per year. Now in 2017 they reported, it says 0.11 billion, which is 110 million. I don't know why they put 0.11 billion. In 2018, 0.55 billion. 2019, 0.85 billion, almost at a billion. And in 2020, a whopping $2.9 billion. Man. 2020 was bad for most people, but it was really good for the delivery industry. So I always, Doordash supposedly takes up 50% of all of deliveries, which is kind of weird that they don't have the most amount of money. But let's go over to Postmates. Probably, in my opinion, the absolute worst delivery company. Postmates in 2014 had $8.6 million revenue. 2015, a $55 million revenue. 2016, $135 million. 2017, $250 million. 2018, $400 million. 2019, $500 million. And in 2020, supposedly they haven't reported the number yet, they're estimated to make $880 million, which is a very small fraction of what Doordash made. So I mean, that just goes to show that they just really didn't grow that much this year compared to the other apps. And I feel like just once you have a bad experience on Postmates, you're not going to come back to it. Same goes for any app. But I had 2 bad experiences ordering from Postmates, and I was just like, the fact that you can't just call up customer service and you got to go through email and all this stuff, that's the biggest problem for me, especially as a customer. So that's why I only order on Doordash. I haven't tried Grubhub. I had bad experience on Uber Eats, so I just stick to Doordash. And plus I do Doordash, so it makes more sense to support the business that pays me. So let's move over to Grubhub. Alright, Grubhub in 2017 made $683 billion. 2018, did I say 2018 made $1 billion. 2019, $1.3 billion. 2019, they were ahead of Doordash. In 2020, $1.8 billion. So this is just really going to show you guys, Doordash went from $850 million to $2.9 billion. That's the biggest jump we've seen. That is huge. Grubhub's been pretty consistently growing though. And last but not least, the one that's going to take the cake, Uber Eats. This one was interesting because I did not expect them to make this much money. But they do have the name Uber, so Uber's already such a big name, you know? 2017, when they first launched Uber Eats, $0.6 billion. 2018, $1.5 billion. 2019, $1.9 billion. 2020, $4.8 billion. That's how much they made last year. That is absolutely insane. And I guess that means that Uber Eats is the new biggest delivery company, because that's almost double. That's close to double what Doordash made. And I'm pretty sure it says just Uber Eats revenue. I thought maybe they were combining their Uber and Uber Eats revenue, but maybe not. I don't know. I don't know what caused them to. I was trying to do as much research as I could to find out how they made so much money in 2020 compared to the other ones, because personally I thought Doordash would be like, take it, you know? And Doordash has made some significant gains in the last few years of just their business model, how they operate everything. I feel like they've been leading the pack as far as quality of delivery service business goes. That's for sure. It took Uber kind of a while to get onto the like pre-tip game to where they were showing people the tips before. That's just like, it should be mandatory. I did Postmates yesterday for the first time, and it was a nightmare because I didn't know how much money I was going to be making until after I dropped off the delivery. You know, you don't want to take stuff where you're not guaranteed. It's like taking only $3 orders, and that doesn't make any sense to me that people are doing that. And I was talking to one of my friends yesterday, and he said he only does Postmates, and I'm like, how? But he just doesn't know, you know? He doesn't know that the other ones are like paying significantly better. So it's just crazy how much these companies are making. I mean, that's a lot of money, you know, especially for being new businesses. All of them basically started in 2017, except for Postmates. They've been around since 2014, which means they just totally dropped the ball, you know? Like, they had the whole delivery industry, and then just lack of quality. I mean, we see it all the time. Like, usually the first company that comes out just doesn't have like the best leadership and quality of like quality control and all that stuff, you know? And then like another entrepreneur is going to come in with a better CEO and they're like, oh, I could do this way better, you know? And then that's when you get people who come in with like Doordash and like Grubhub, who have much higher quality businesses than Postmates did, and just really like put them out of their misery, you know? I personally predict that Postmates is going to be gone by 2020. I think 2022 they'll be gone. Just yesterday, my experience just seeing how there was not people picking up these orders, and I kept getting the same order over and over and over. People are really giving up on Postmates, and they should. Like, yesterday's video was a nightmare of doing only Postmates, and I would not recommend it to anyone. It is not a good way to make extra income. And it's crazy that when I first started, I only did Postmates. But yeah, so that's gonna wrap up today's video. I hope you guys enjoy these kind of interesting, like, businessy videos comparing, and let me know if you guys have any other nice topics that you want me to talk about in the comments down below. I'm always looking for different things to talk about on this channel, and we do daily videos, so I run out of stuff to talk about quite often, you know? So anyways, if you guys haven't yet, consider joining our Facebook group, Rich Driver, Poor Driver. It's a very productive group, and we just talk about either like the best books we've read, other stuff like money, financials, all kinds of stuff. So it's just trying to expand our mind and be better, not just delivery drivers, but better people overall. So also, if you guys haven't yet, consider checking out my footwear company. It's called Off-Axis Acrobatics. You can go to offaxisacrobatics.com, get some awesome shoes, and we also have shirts, hats. We just got the hats in, and if you use my discount code OffAxisTanner, you'll get 30% off, and these hats will only be 25 bucks. So that being said, thank you guys for watching. Please consider smashing the like button and subscribing. We'll see you in the next one. Peace, guys.